today. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as no run back here, so they'll bring it out. So now here comes to take over. And
we're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps. It really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
That's the essence of football.
As he gets this one away.
This game, wasn't it? Because normally we talk to the coaches and the players. I think you and I asked to talk to the trainer to see how his arm is going to be.
A lot of ice after last week.
After last week's game, boy, what a performance that was. And you know who else is having fun? Receivers, because they get a chance to do what they do best, which is go out and catch the ball.
Yeah, and that last week effort, he threw for well over 400 yards. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 11 carries, 57 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And Charles, you think about this offense, it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
I'm telling you, you don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation there, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky because your eye has to be on the ultimate prize, which is the Super Bowl. That's paramount. But at the same time, how much fun would it be to go down as one of the all-time great teams and join the 1972 Dolphins as the only undefeated team to win a Super Bowl?
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down.
Purdy looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on third.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the quarter. We're scoreless after one. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on fourth down. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there.
His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Nick Bosa in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
21 yards. Well done on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle.
To the 36-yard line, stop there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still second quarter, you get points on the... And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as... They'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. This one from 48 yards away. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
And they say officially it's a 68-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain an 11-point spread.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. So,
all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
Oh, a great grab by Kittle. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Nice third down conversion at even 20 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
72 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They go play action here. Purdy.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now back to throw.
He'll get this complete to Tillman. That one a first down pickup of 8.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
2nd and a couple. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Now here's a throw that's complete.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, into a sea of defenders, had intercepted. And the Niners are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
On 1st down, Purdy.
And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 33 yards that time.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 66 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Moody good with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. So we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC as the Jets come back out on offense. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here.
2nd and 6.
They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now a throw here, hauled in. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And 3rd and 1 now. Back to throw again. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the 49... are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action. Now Purdy.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A very solid gain of 27. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
The New York set to take the field.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Diamador Lenore. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
On first down, it's Purdy. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Extra point try now for Moody.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
This game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said,